Hey guys and gals, it's your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft, and I'm going to be building me a campfire. And I wanted to build it real fast, so I'm going to. I'm still going to use my more companion to break down some of the smaller pieces of wood, but I'm also going to use this lighter so I can hurry up and get the fire started. And once again, I also will be showing off the more companion knife. So yeah, I hope you guys and gals are all doing well. I'm going to set you here on the tripod while I'm getting my stuff ready for my campfire. So I'll set you guys right there. Here's what the more companion knife looks like. It's a really nice little knife. I believe I picked this up at the Pathfinder school, and I believe I got it for $8. And it's a pretty nice, it's a really nice knife. And once again, it's called the Mora Companion Knife. It's a really cool knife. And the wood I'm going to be using today is birch wood. So, and then I got some hardwood kindling, but I'm going to be using birch wood today. And I'm breaking up the wood mainly so it can catch fibers in the wood. So that's why I'm breaking up these pieces of wood, so there's more wood fibers to catch when it starts burning. And whenever you build a campfire, you always want to start off small and then build your campfire larger and larger. And this right here that I'm doing, this is what they call batoning. Whenever you do this with a knife, they call this batoning. So that's what I'm doing with this more companion knife. I'm batoning. Now, normally I'll actually use thicker knives. I'll normally use a thicker knife, but this Mora Companion is just big enough and okay to do batoning with. And then instead of building me a bundle, or instead of using cotton balls, I'm actually going to use the birch skin as a fire starter instead of using cotton balls. So that'll, yeah, like I said, once again, I'm going to try and use the birch bark skin to be a starter. And those will be the first things I try to light, is that birch bark. Alright, now let me start I'm going to go ahead and try and light the birch bark. I'm going to peel off some of this birch bark. It's good. I'm going to use this birch bark like I would a cotton ball. It's going to be my starter. Occasionally you'll see some of the bushcrafters do this. They'll walk up to a tree and they'll get this for their kindling. So basically what I'm doing is I'm making me a little kindle nest with this birch bark. All right. We got our campfire. So yeah, we got our campfire going. Whew, that takes some work. Yeah, I decided I wanted to get up early this morning and build me a campfire. Oh man. People came in here and already said hi. Let me show off people's comments that already said hi here. I was building a campfire, that's why you guys didn't see me on camera. So yeah, the campfire's going good now. So let me show off people's. Ellie said, Day Lone Wolf, Bushcraft, Halfwit, Halfwit. I love that channel name, that's funny. He's saying hello to Ellie. What's up, Halfwit? Ellie saying good day to Halfwit. Mega love, shout out to host. I appreciate that. Daddy Lone Wolf's doing good. Yeah. I decided this morning I wanted to build a campfire. So I built me a campfire this morning. And I started this, I didn't use cotton balls this time. All I used was birch bark, and I used this lighter, and I also used my Mora companion knife, and that's all I used to start this campfire. But I really wanted to, I'm off on Monday mornings. So, yeah, I really wanted to come out here and build a campfire. And I wanted to do it while I was live streaming. So, yeah, grab your favorite beverage and watch me enjoy my morning campfire here. People are saying hello to each other. Hey, hi. That's a cool name. Tina the Explorer. Hello, Tina. How's it going? Thumbs up. I appreciate that. Brett stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate that. Hey, quick hi. How's it going? That's so cool. Yeah, thanks to those channels who stopped by and said hey. And like I said, I really wanted to build me a campfire this morning. And this time I wanted to do it without using cotton balls. So once again, all I used to build this campfire was my birch bark. That's all I used to build this campfire. I'm gonna add some more wood to the fire here. And yeah, as you guys saw before I lit my campfire, if you notice, I started out really small. And whenever you're building a campfire, you want to start off really small and then build your campfire up. So that's how you want to do it. Or that's how I always do it. Whenever I build a campfire, I make sure I start really small and then I build my campfire. So that's how I do it. I'm going to post this thing in case anybody wants to come up. So yeah, you always want to start off really small when you're building a campfire. And if you guys notice earlier in this live stream, or for those of you who rewatch the live stream, you'll get to see that I started the fire with just birch bark. I used a lighter and then lit my birch bark. And yeah, it was a lot of fun just doing it with birch bark instead of doing it with cotton balls. So I'm gonna add some more wood to the fire here. But yeah, you always want to start off small. You always want to start off super small. Yeah, I love how birch bark burns. So I love using birch bark. I love to use birch bark. It's one of my favorite woods to use, burning birch bark. Absolutely love it. Yeah, one of my favorite fires to use, I'm sorry, one of my favorite woods to use is birch bark. Absolutely love it. It burns real nicely. Birch does. So I love how it burns. Absolutely love how it burns. Now that's a campfire. Look at that. That's a nice rolling campfire. What's up, Hazy Cheesy in the house? How's it going, Hazy Cheesy? What's up? I got up this morning and really wanted to build a campfire. Hopefully that's picking it up. You can hear it. You can hear the wood pop in the fire. Yeah, I love the sound of crackling campfire. I love it. Nothing like it. Yeah, as you guys come in, I'll make sure I'll show your comments, and that's my way of thanking channels that popped in, and yeah, that's just my way of thanking you guys for popping in my live stream here. Oops, sorry about that. I dropped you guys. That's messing with my tripod. Let's do this again. Except not drop you guys this time. There we go. So yeah, I really wanted to do a campfire this morning, and the people who came in, into the live stream got to see how I started it. So yeah, there's nothing like listening to a campfire. And like I said, when I got up this morning, I just really wanted to build me a campfire this morning. But I also wanted to share it with my audience. So yeah, if you guys are anyone who comes on this live who's new to my channel, yeah, if you're new to the Lone Wolf Bushcraft YouTube channel and you like the content, please give me a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. So thank you to my subscribers who've been with me for a really long time. And thank you for those of you who are my new subscribers here at the Lone Wolf Bushcraft YouTube channel. So every time I get a subscribe, it's much appreciated. Good morning, Halfwit. How's it going? Good morning. Earlier in the stream, people got to see me start my campfire. Yeah, I started my campfire. I did a little batoning with my Mora. Mora companion knife. That. And then instead of using cotton balls, I use the birch bark as my tinder. And then I lit my tinder with this lighter. So my audience got to patiently watch me baton a little bit with my Mora companion knife. And they got to watch me scrape. They saw me earlier in the live stream. They saw me pull off pieces of birch bark, and I used those pieces of birch bark like I would cotton balls. So yeah, this fire wasn't started with cotton balls this time. It was started with nothing but birch bark, and using a lighter. That's all I used to start this campfire. Before I lit the campfire, though, I broke up smaller pieces of wood, and I did that so when you earlier in the live stream, when you guys see me break up smaller pieces of wood, I did that so the wood fibers would stick out. And the way I placed the logs in the fire, I also placed it to where the birch bark skin was facing towards the fire. And so that way, when I lit my fire, there was plenty of, I built plenty of a nest from the birch bark. You want to create a really good tinder nest, regardless of what kind of tinder you use. And in this case, I used birch bark. I made a real nice birch bark nest. But then I broke up my pieces of wood and put it right next to all my birch bark nests. And then I went ahead and lit it with my lighter. So, and as you can see, it turned out really well. So, yeah, that's definitely a successful campfire. So, but what was really fun this time, I used nothing but birch bark to start this fire. So that was a lot of fun. So people got to see me practice. People got to see me practice with birch bark and making a nest out of the birch bark. And then they got to see me light my campfire. They got to see me light my birch bark nest. So that's pretty cool. As you see under the ticker, it says grab your favorite drink. As you see under the ticker, it says grab your favorite drink and enjoy the campfire. And you guys will see me start to add wood to the campfire. I'm gonna grab me a drink real quick here. Once again, I'm going to show you guys comments off because I appreciate the channels that came by. There's Ellie's Adventures. There's some really cool channels here. So all of you who end up rewatching this, please give these channels a look at. And if you end up liking the content of these channels, please like and give them a subscribe. So I'm going to show off the channels here that came by the Lone Wolf Bushcraft. And that way, whoever rewatches this live stream, they can check out these channels also. So I'd appreciate it if you guys give these channels a check out. Much appreciated. It's so funny. So funny moving the tripod around. But yeah, please give these channels a look at. And if you do like the content of these channels, please give them a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. So yeah, I just really wanted to build me a campfire this morning. And so right now I'm showing off these channels. I'm showing off the channel names. Especially if there's any channels you're not familiar with, please give them a look at. And then if you like the content of these channels, give them a like and subscribe. So once again, the reason I'm showing off these channels is it's my way of thanking them for stopping by and checking out my live stream. And then once again, if you enjoy the content, please give them a like and subscribe. And same for me. If you like the content you see here in the Lone Wolf Bushcraft YouTube channel, please give me a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. And thank you to the channels that stopped by here and checked out the live stream. I appreciate it. And even the channel that shot, one channel was cute. I like this comment here. I'm at work, but wanted to say a quick hi. So I appreciate that. Even if you guys bounce in really quick and say hi, that's pretty cool. So yeah. So yeah, throughout my live streams, I'll do that. I'll give a little channel shout out to the live streams here. Adjusting my tripod here. Trying to multitask here. There we go. So yeah, that was pretty successful using the tearing off that birch bark. And like I said, whenever you watch some of the other bushcraft channels, occasionally you will see them go up to a birch bark tree and they'll tear off a bunch of birch bark skin and they'll make a bundle out of it, and then they'll start their campfires that way. And then the other thing you'll see, especially if they're outdoors, you'll see they're gathering up some very small dry sticks. So they'll put one log. It's almost like a teepee thing. Let's pretend this is a log. They'll put one log here, and they'll put their really small tinder bundle here. Once they light that tinder bundle, then they'll lay on smaller sticks, right? And then after your smaller sticks light, you can start laying larger sticks. And then once the fire keeps building and building, you keep putting on larger and larger sticks to where you get to the point you're putting on logs. So now a lot of the mistakes some people will make. Hey, what's up, Penis Habit? How's it going? Penis Habit's a cool channel. How's it going? Yep. For those of you who end up rewatching this live, please give Penis Habit a look at. Please check out her channel. And then if you end up liking her content, give her a like and subscribe. And my name's JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft. And I'd appreciate it, especially if you end up liking my content. Please give me a like and subscribe as well. But yeah, I appreciate all the love that's being shown my channel. Thanks for stopping by, Penis Habit. I appreciate it. So, yeah, a lot of these channels that do come in and holler at me on my live, I'm already subscribed to. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, good morning. I know it's probably evening in the Philippines. So if you're here in the States, it's good morning. And if you're in the Philippines, good evening to everybody in the Philippines. That's so funny. The YouTube family that I chill out with here, it's so cool. We're all on different time zones. It's wild. And Penis Habit's really cool. There's a little bit of singing on her channel. And there's also, she also does, when she live streams, she does little games and stuff, which are pretty cool. And yeah, it's neat. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat, and the other thing that's really neat, I'm getting to know the Filipino, some parts of the Filipino community through YouTube. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. Yeah, I'm actually getting to know. It's so cool. I'm getting to know different parts of the Filipino community through YouTube. That's pretty cool. And I think that's why people like YouTube so much. You're getting to know lots of different communities throughout the world. So that's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I love getting to know different communities around the world. That's pretty cool. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It's just so funny how I wanted to come on. I wanted to come on here so bad and build a campfire. I think it's because I hadn't built a campfire in a while. That could be it too. Yeah, I hadn't built a campfire in a while, so I really wanted to. And it was fun. My audience got to. Filipino community loves you, brother, Lone Wolf. Oh, I appreciate that, Penis Habit. That's awesome. Much love, Penis Habit. I appreciate that. It's really cool. I mean, not only am I getting to know the Filipino community on YouTube, I'm also getting to know on Facebook. And they're so far, all the Filipinos and Filipinas I've met, super hospitality. It almost kind of reminds me of Hoosier hospitality, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, just a really warm people. The Filipino community is just a really warm group of people, just super awesome. I'm gonna grab me something to drink. I was getting a little thirsty. Got my cooler right here. But yeah, yeah. Not only am I getting to know the Filipino community through YouTube, I'm also talking to a lot of Filipino community on Facebook. So that's pretty cool. And a lot of the ones I'm friends with on Facebook, a lot of them run their own YouTube channels. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Oh, most definitely. You're welcome. It's the Filipino community is it's a welcoming community. It's really awesome. And yeah, it's some of them are really steeped in tradition, you know, and I can relate to that because my formative years, um, I grew up in the Catholic Church. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about religion, but just so you guys have a little more background about me, I grew up Roman Catholic. And then after that, um, as a young adult, I was thinking about becoming a Catholic priest. And I met with this priest on several different occasions. And he looks like David Letterman. I think his if I remember his name right, is Father Paul Cutter. And um, it's so funny. I guess this is story time here. So I was going to get rid of all my debt, and then I was going to do that before I joined before I started making steps. Before I started making those steps to become a priest, or before I even started any kind of formation or any of that stuff, I was going to get rid of all my debt, and then I was going to work on those steps towards becoming a Catholic priest. So one day I came up to Father Paul Cutter. It was one of our meetings, and I ended up telling him I don't think God's called me to become a Catholic priest. I think God wants me to get married one of these days, and he was really cool. I felt bad because I felt like I wasted his time because I changed my mind about becoming a Catholic priest. And then not too long after that, I end up meeting with him again and telling him, hey, I found this really nice Catholic girl that I'm going to marry. Oh, and by the way, I'm not Catholic anymore. I'm actually a Baha'i. So when he was prepping us to get married, anyways, he's prepping us to get ready to get married, kind of like a formation for marriage. And except this time, I'm of a different faith. I'm the Baha'i faith, and then on top of that, I'm marrying a Catholic girl. And my wife's been super cool. You know, I don't think it was hard for her to marry me because she knew I had grew up Catholic, and so I understood where she was coming from since I grew up Catholic. So marrying a Catholic girl was not that big of a stretch for me because I almost gave my life to the Catholic Church, especially when it became. And then next February we'll have been married for 30 years. So I think I made a good choice. But yeah, I have a lot of respect for people who are priests or nuns because they've dedicated their whole life to God. So, and I know people don't like to talk about religion, But on this channel, you'll see, I'll talk about religion a little bit. I won't get into controversies or anything like that. But I'm just sharing that with you guys so you can get to know a little bit more about me. So, and I shared a little bit about my Baha'i faith in one of my videos. You see me visiting the Baha'i House of Worship in Chicago. And then you also see me showing off the new visitor center at the Baha'i Temple. So, but yeah, I'll try not to. You guys won't see me share too much with religion. And if I do share some, it's maybe it's because I see what's happening in the world. That'll be the only few times you guys will see me talk about religion, I guess. What's up? How's it going? How's it going? So, yep, earlier in the live stream, you may not have got to catch it, but earlier in the live stream, I used some small, I tore off some birch bark from one of my birch logs. I put a lot of birch bark down there, made me a little birch nest, and then I broke up some smaller pieces of wood. And once I felt I had enough, wood, birch wood, so I tore off this birch bark and made me a bundle, a little birch bundle. And then after I made the birch bundle, I made smaller sticks. And then after I was satisfied with that, I lit my birch bark. And then once I built it really good, I started putting bigger logs on my campfire this morning. So under the ticker here, you can see I can tell people to grab their favorite drinks. Yeah, hi. What's up, Seth's Travel Vlogs? Seth's Travel Vlogs is cool. She takes some really cool pictures and puts them on her Facebook, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, give her YouTube channel a check out. If you like the content of her YouTube channel, please give her a like and subscribe. What's up? And she's really cute. Says Travel Vlogs is really cute. I'm enjoying me a morning campfire here. And under the ticker, I'm telling people to grab their favorite drink. Grab your favorite drink and watch me build a campfire, and also watch me add wood to the campfire. So that's what it says on the ticker here. And I think this is my first, no, I did another. This might be only my second morning live I've done. The majority of the lives I do is usually in the evening time. Yeah, once again, guys and gals, if you get a chance, go over to Seth Travel Vlogs and give her channel a look at. And if you do like her content, please give her a like and subscribe. Daddy Lone Wolf, aka JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft, would appreciate that. And I love these live streams because people I follow on YouTube will pop in here. And so it's fun. That's the other reason it's fun to do a live stream. They'll pop in and say hi at me. So I that's why I dig doing live streams. And it's another cool way to connect with my subscribers. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I think I'm going to add more wood to the fire here, though. Let me add some more wood to my campfire here. Add some more wood. Ooh, it's nice and hot. There we go. Like I said, I absolutely love the way birch bark burns. Yeah, I actually love the way. I love the way birch bark burns. It really burns really nicely. And like I said, it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite campfire woods. Birch bark is. Look at that. I love how it burns. But yeah, this is one of my favorite ways to spend a morning, building a campfire. And then I love, of course, I'm hearing the birds in the morning too. So I hear the birds in the morning. I hear my campfire crackling. So good times. What's it say? Keep you rolling, brother. It's dinner time here. Need to take care. Al, thanks, Penis Habit. Take care. Yeah, there's nothing like chilling out by the campfire. It's super cool. I enjoy it. So yeah, this will be, sometimes this will be some of the stuff you guys will see on my live stream. Because sometimes I'll come out here and build a campfire in the mornings, and sometimes I'll also build a campfire in the evening time. But yeah, one of my favorite ways to spend a morning. I enjoy it. Yeah, I absolutely enjoy it. So yeah, occasionally I'll do live streams from my room, and then occasionally you guys will see me outside building a campfire. Today's campfire fun was turning a bunch of birch bark. I ripped off a bunch of birch bark from one of my birch bark logs, and I made a nice birch bark tinder bundle. So yeah, that's the key to having a successful fire, making sure you have a big enough tinder bundle. In this case, I used nothing but birch bark, and then I lit my birch bark with a lighter, and then I broke up a bunch of, before I lit my bundle, or before I lit my bundle on fire, I made sure I broke up a lot of pieces of wood. So a lot of pieces of wood were broke up, and then is when I lit my bundle. So um, mistakes that have been made in the past have been when someone doesn't build a big enough, or when someone doesn't build a big enough dry tinder bundle, and then they try to throw a log on that. All it'll do is it'll smother your fire out. And so, yeah, you never want to do that. You want to build a. There's a thing called cat's tail. I think that's a nickname for it. It's a plant that comes up out of the water, and it's kind of brown. It's brown, but when you take off the, oh man, it's hard to. Man, I wish I had a picture of it. Anyways, it sometimes grows up out of little tiny streams, and sometimes by little tiny creeks. And the nickname for it's called cat's tail. Anyways, it almost at the very top of this plant, it almost looks like a hot dog. At the very top, it almost looks like a brown hot dog. Anyways, you take that whole thing that looks like the size of a hot dog, and it's super, super dry. Cat's tail is really dry. So if you gathered up enough of that cat's tail, it's almost like nature's way of cotton. So you could start a campfire with a bunch of cattails. that almost has like the substance of a cotton ball. So, and then of course another way to start a campfire is with cotton balls. So there's times I've broken up cotton balls and I've just strictly used cotton balls, and then I had enough small wood tinder to lay that on top of. So, but yeah, I can't stress that enough. When you are messing with your campfire, you gotta yeah, a nice big large tinder bundle, and then after you got a serious tinder bundle, then you put smaller sticks on. You have smaller sticks ready, and then once you start your dry tinder bundle, then you take your bunch of dry twigs and set it right on top of that fire, and that usually lights that bundle up. And then once that's really going, then you start to add bigger sticks, and then once it's really going, then you can start to add logs. But like I said, I've seen too many people, and I include myself in this. I've made this mistake myself. Someone lights a tinder bundle, and then they make a mistake and throw in a big log on top, and it lights the bottom for just a little bit, and then it smothers the rest of the fire, puts your fire out. So, but it's cool though. Once you learn how to make a campfire, it's really, really cool. Yeah, it's super cool. Once you build your campfire, or once you learn how to build, start off small and build your campfire, then you're good. You usually can build a campfire every time. So it's really cool. What's up, Ellie? How's it going? Ellie's Adventure Vlogs in the house. How's it going? Ellie says, good day, Lone Wolf Bushcraft, my heavenly brother. Hey, what's up? How's it going, Ellie? Ellie's a cool dude. And if you guys get a chance, go over to Ellie's vlogs, check out his channel. And if you like the content you see, give him a like and subscribe. Brother Ellie in the house. Oh, I thought I put it on here. Let me copy it again. I'm trying to throw let me copy this again. Every once in a while, I like to copy and paste inside the chat, so that way, if anyone wants to, they can. There we go. There we go. What? Thank you. You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome, Ellie, man. You're welcome, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's from Australia. It's really cool. Really cool dude. Really nice guy. Super, super cool. And he's one of the channels I follow as well on YouTube here. And the other thing I try to do at the end of each video or each live stream, I try to show off your guys' comments just one last time. Thanks, Ellie. But yeah, that's my way of thanking those channels that stop by the live stream. I do that. But yeah, like I said earlier in the video, I just really wanted to come out this morning, and I just really came out this morning and really wanted to do a campfire. I think I'm going to add a little more wood to the fire. Yep, let me add another log to the fire here. Oops. Da, 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 da. That's nice and hot. Nice and hot. I love messing around with gear. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. That could be why I like bushcrafting. Everyone, the audience is probably going, "You think, JR?" Yeah, it's so cool. Yep. Bushcrafting's cool. It's just a hobby I wanted to get into. It doesn't take a lot of money. Yeah, it actually doesn't take a lot of money to get into bushcrafting. At least I don't think so. I don't think it takes a lot of money. And yeah, I find this relaxing. Chilling out by campfire. I find it super relaxing. Yep. For me, it's relaxing. I like it. And like I said, it doesn't, some of the tools to do bushcrafting doesn't take a lot of money. But what's really cool is, hey, what's happening? Take care, Ellie. How's it going? I'm just adding some more wood to the fire here. Yeah, I just wanted to add a little more wood. All right, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good amount of wood. Hey, what's happening? How's it going? As you can see, I got a campfire going this morning. And earlier in the video, my audience got to see me light my campfire with a nothing but birch bark bundle. So I grabbed one of my birch logs and I tore quite a lot of birch off of it, and I created a birch bark bundle. And then the other thing they saw earlier in the video is they saw me, wow, look at the fire, it's really going. So yeah, the first step I did was, my very first step was making a birch bark bundle. And then after I did that, they saw me break up smaller pieces of wood. And then once I was satisfied with my birch bark bundle and small pieces of wood, I went ahead and lit that with my lighter. And then the other thing they saw me is batoning with my more companion knife. And that was to cut and make more small pieces of wood. So basically, I told them when building a campfire, that's how you do it. You start off with a really good dry tinder bundle. Super dry tinder bundle. And then you, once you're satisfied with how large that tinder bundle is, then you, make your small piece of wood. So make a serious dry tinder bundle, regardless of whether it's with man-made materials or natural materials. And then you have smaller and smaller sticks. And then once you get your fire really going, then add your logs to the fire. So yeah, too many people, they don't make a big enough tinder bundle and they throw a log on top of it, and then it ends up smothering their fire. So yeah, as long as you keep in your head, you got to start a campfire small and then build it bigger, you usually will always have a successful campfire. And so far, that's worked for me. Cool. Wow, I don't know what just happened, but that was weird. I'm just checking my battery life here. Cool. Yeah, every once in a while, StreamYard's funny. It's so StreamYard's too funny sometimes. For a brief second, that's pretty funny. StreamYard's funny. Yeah, for a brief second, StreamYard poked me in and out, so that's pretty funny. That's too funny. What are your plans for today, my heavenly brother? Well, Ellie, I'm usually off on Mondays, but I don't know what my little family has planned. I don't know if they have any plans for me. Right now, the thing I'm doing is enjoying my campfire on the live stream here. So I'm enjoying that. But the rest of the day, I'm not sure. I've learned early not to. I've learned early not to make plans because then my little family ends up saying, "Hey, wait a minute! I thought we were going to go do this." Or as I like to tell people, before I do anything, I have to check with my social coordinator, and my wife is my social coordinator. But I'm kind of laid back. I'm always up to do whatever the family wants to do. I'm pretty laid back about that. Yeah, I'm pretty laid back. What's happened, Scotty B? Show in the house. Woo woo. Good morning. Good morning, Scotty B. If any of you are not familiar with the Scotty B channel, go over to his channel, give him a look. And if you like the content you see on the Scotty B channel, give him a like and subscribe. How's it going, Scotty B? Good morning. Good morning from Michigan. Well, good morning back from Indiana. I'm originally a Texas boy. I lived most of my life here in Indiana. My parents, when I was born in Texas, my dad was in the Air Force. My dad served in the Marine Corps first, didn't like civilian life for a year, and then joined up with the Air Force. And when my dad went to Vietnam, was when my dad was in the Marine Corps. But yeah, good morning from Indiana. And like I said, I love claiming being a Texas boy because even though my parents only stayed there 1 year, I was born in Austin, Texas, and I'm just so proud to have been born in Texas because I've read some of the history about Texas. So, but people laugh because when I tell them I'm a Texas boy, they think I've lived there a long time. But my little family only stayed there 1 year. But I actually lived longer in Denver, Colorado. My family did settle in Denver, Colorado for a while, and then after that, they came and settled here in Indiana. What's up, LA? Oh wow, it's wintertime in Australia. That's right, Ellie. Yeah, it's wintertime. 2 weeks or more. Wow. Oh, that's crazy, Ellie. Right now, we are not in lockdown here in Indiana. Um, People are still walking into. Oh, you don't have to have a mask now to walk into a restaurant, but they are keeping the tables apart from each other. Um, my work doesn't require me to wear a mask anymore, but that's because I'm vaccinated. But I actually still wear a mask. I wear 2 cloth masks when I'm walking in one of my work buildings, and then as soon as I step outside, I take off my mask. But I'm actually not required to wear a mask anymore, especially since I'm vaccinated. So, but I still do because I've been hearing about these other different variants out there around the world. One variant I think was in India, and then another variant was in where was the other variant at? I know Peru, where my wife's country's from, they're having a tough time still with COVID. So, some of these places that are having a tough time with COVID, they didn't get to roll out the vaccine quick enough. So that's part of the reason some of these countries are still having trouble with it. But what's weird, the other countries who have gotten vaccinated, they're having a little not as much trouble. I think England wants to vaccinate more people there. Oh wow, that's wild. Yeah, supposedly with these new variants, there's, or from what I understand, with the new variants, there's higher rates of COVID infections, and there's more hospitalizations with the new variant COVIDs. Now, I took the Pfizer vaccine, and I think that's supposed to cover one of the variants of COVID. So, but then I got some family, they believe they caught it and then got over it, and they're not getting their shot. But I'm trying to encourage everyone to get their shot, though, even if they think they've gotten it and gotten over it. So, yeah, there's benefits to the vaccine. I slept in this morning. I was born in Florida, but only lived there until I was 1. Lived in Michigan most of my life. Yeah, see, I lived in Indiana most of my life. Also lived in Alabama. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool too. Yeah, I was a military brat growing up. So, yeah, I was a military brat growing up. I'm going to put this on the campfire. Yeah. My dad served in both the Marine Corps. Yeah, he served in the Marine Corps and also United States Air Force. So, it's funny, I'm doing the tripod thing. So, yeah, my dad served in the Marine Corps and then also in the United States Air Force. Ellie saying good day to the Scotty B show. Yeah, I had a good time growing up. I mean, some people complain when they had been a military brat, but of course, I was really young when I was a military brat. But yeah, the reason I was born in Texas, my dad, like I said, my dad was serving in the Air Force at the time. And so that's why. But they only stayed 1 year in Texas. And then when they were in Colorado, 2 years later, they had my baby brother. So that was cool. People are saying hello to each other in the chat. What's up, Trent? How's it going? Ellie doing some more shout out to the Scotty B show. That's cool. So yeah, I really wanted to come out here this morning and do my campfire. I really enjoy campfire. And I just happened to, today's my day off. I'm usually off on Sundays and Mondays. So when I work Tuesday through Saturday. And I could hear the birds outside my window. And after I got moving around in the morning, I said, you know what, I want to go, I want to come on live here and build me a campfire while I'm live stream. So I think this is my second morning live stream I've done. the majority of the live streams I do are usually evening live streams, and sometimes I do live streams as late around midnight as well. So, but this morning live stream was a lot of fun because it's the first time I used nothing but birch bark as a tinder bundle, so that was a lot of fun. And like I said, the campfire was successful, and so I was happy about that. And yeah, I can't stress enough, if you guys are out camping, you got to really build a really nice tinder bundle first, and then you put on your smaller logs. No, I didn't mean to say logs. You put on your smaller sticks, and then you graduate to bigger and bigger sticks, and finally you graduate to logs. But you definitely always want to build your campfire. And like I said, the number one mistake I've done, and also the number one mistake I've seen people do tons of times, they make a nice tinder bundle just fine, but instead of starting with small sticks, they throw a big log on top of their tinder bundle, and it does burn the log, but it only burns the bottom of it, and then it stops. So yeah, always keep that in mind. If you're outdoors and you're camping and you're about to make a campfire, make sure you start your campfire small and then build all the way up to logs. So, like right now, the way you see the campfire now, I can easily add logs on it now because there's enough hot embers in there that it would never smother the fire out. So yeah, when you got a fire going like this, then it's easy to add logs because there's plenty of really, really hot embers that would start any kind of either kindling or a log. So that's how you want to do it. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but I can hear birds singing. So I'm enjoying the sound of the birds here while watching my campfire. I don't know if a lot of you know, but that's my favorite college football team to root for, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Yep, that's my favorite football team. And then in basketball, I usually follow the Indiana Hoosiers in basketball. And then I'm also enjoying my Coca-Cola Zero. Before I started my live stream, I heated me up a slice of pizza. So all I've had for breakfast is that slice of pizza and drinking this Coca-Cola Zero. So, yeah, these are some of the live streams you'll see here whenever I do a live stream. You'll either see me building a campfire, or you'll see me, I'm usually in a room and I got disco lights going on, and then I'm talking to my subscribers. So occasionally I'll build campfires at night on the live stream occasionally. But most nights I'm usually sitting talking in a room with disco lights going on, and I'm talking to my audience. But I think building my campfire is one of my favorite kind of live streams to do. Because then it shows people how to build a campfire. So I think that's part of the reason I like building campfires on live stream. People get to see how to build a campfire, which is cool. I'm going to add another log to the fire here. Let me add another log to the fire. Ooh, man, it's hot. Definitely. That's not what I wanted to do. Oops. It's so hot. My God, it's really, really hot. But that's all right. I got this thing. I can't stress, and I can't stress how hot this campfire is. It is really hot. It is super hot. Super hot. There we go. There we go. Woo! Woo! Man, is that hot. That is a hot campfire. Woo! It is one hot campfire. Ooh! That is a hot campfire. Hot, hot, hot. But there's nothing like sitting by a campfire, though. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. I'm showing out these channels here. And like I said, if you guys get a chance, make sure you get a chance to go over and check out these channels. They're pretty cool. Yeah, I always found it relaxing chilling out by a campfire. I love listening to the crackle of the wood. I'm going to try and be quiet so see if you guys can hear the crackle of the wood. Thanks, Lone Wolf. Oh, cool. I appreciate that. Super cool. All right, guys and gals, it's your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft. Thank you, guys and gals, for all stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and show off the comments. And this is one of the things I like to do before I end the live stream. I like showing off everybody's comments who stopped by. If you guys get a chance, make sure you holler at some of these channels. And like I said, it's my way of thanking them for showing up to the live stream. So if you get a chance, give these channels a look. And if you end up liking the content you see, please give them a like and subscribe. And like I said, it's my way to show a little love at the end of each one of my videos, particularly if I do live stream. It's my way of thanking these channels for stopping by. And a lot of these channels I am subscribed to. And like I said, if you end up liking their content, please give them a like and subscribe. And same goes for my channel. If you end up liking the Lone Wolf Bushcraft YouTube content, please give me a like and subscribe as well. I try to remember to do this at the end of every one of my live streams. Give a little channel shout outs. I like doing that. I like giving them channel shout outs. I call it channel shout outs before I end my live stream. Yeah, like I said, each one of these channels I do follow. Or most of the channels that come on here I'm usually subscribed to. But it's my way of thanking them just before I end my live stream. And like I said, please give these channels a look at. And if you do end up liking their content, please give them a like and subscribe. And these are comments that were from earlier that I'm showing off. And I'm mainly showing them off mainly to show off the channel names. And it's my way of thanking them for stopping by the Lone Wolf Bushcraft YouTube live stream here. And I think this is only my second morning live stream I've done here, I believe. But yeah, please give these channels a look at. And then if you end up liking the content of their channel, please give them a like and subscribe. All right. Made it through all the comments. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And for those of you who end up rewatching this live stream, I appreciate you guys as well. You guys and gals all rock. So yeah, take care, everybody. Later. Later, Gators. Take care. Peace. And thanks again for stopping by my live stream. And for those of you who end up rewatching the live stream, big shout out to you as well. And I'll talk to you later. Take care, everybody. Peace. Later, Gators.